My next appointment is here? Excellent. I'm ready for them now. Please send them in. Thank you. Hello there. I imagine you must be my next appointment. Hello, and welcome to Devoid's Real Estate Agency, the West Glade branch. Now, I understand that you're in the market for some rental properties in West Glade, is that correct? You are looking to rent a cabin? Perfect. Well, I've prepared a small selection of cabins today for us to go through, and you can choose the one that best suits your needs. So our first property here is a bit of an interesting one. This is actually a treehouse intended for 4 different occupants. There are 4 different rooms in this one, but I will show you that in just a moment. Above this initial ladder-based entrance here, you do have a small balcony that you can sit on, and there is an additional balcony on the roof as well. So let's jump right into this exciting treehouse property right near the center of West Glade, and just a stone's throw from all of your amenities. Okay, so first up here we've got our entrance area, and this features a few different, there's a furnace here, there is also a smoker and a blast furnace as well, so you've got some different options for your minerals. And the 2 doors on the side there, they go to the different bedrooms. Now there is a glass area behind the entrance as well that can be viewed from one of the bedrooms for added security. So our first room here has some glowing item frames on the wall that you can use to display your favorite items. We've also got some barrels for storage on the wall, a bed, an armor stand, an anvil, and a double chest for additional storage. So this area is one of 4 different rooms within this house, as I mentioned. We'll move on to our next room, which has a few more chests actually. This one has 2 double chests, a single chest, no barrels though, because you do lose some wall space because of the entrance there. And then you do have those item frames as well for personal item display and the armor stand. So this is really one of the largest rooms in space, but you do lose some of that space because of the entrance. Next up we've got our map maker's room. Now this one comes with some barrels, a double chest, and a number of different item frames, as well as a bed and an armor stand. So most of the rooms are fairly equivalent in this 4-person, but there are some slight differences. Our last one here features an enchanting table. Still got the item frames, the chests, the bed, and the armor stand as well as some barrels. This one probably has the most storage, plus those bookshelves for your custom written books are a must-have. And then on top here you have a balcony as well. Now it's a little tough to see because it is nighttime, but for the well lit up areas you can see the view all around West Glade here. You've got a residential area, our guilds, our giant wall, and the castle, and some of the other civic buildings there, and the dock and motel. The castle just looks stunning in the nighttime, doesn't it? Next up we've got a quaint little property by the fishing dock. Now this one is a little bit smaller. It is only 1 room compared to the 4 bedrooms of the previous property. However, it is right next to the docks. It's literally on them, so you walk out and there you are, ready to fish. So if you're in the Fisherman's Guild, this is definitely going to be a house rental that will interest you. Now, what's great about all these properties is that you are able to place furniture, but at the time of your lease expiring, the furniture will be removed, but that the structure is already there. You just have to put in furniture, and a lot of them actually come furnished already, as you're going to see here. So this one's very cozy, very modest. Like I said, it's just the one bed. You've got some different barrels for storage, but it is really a small house. It's got some nice windows though that do look out onto the dock and up at the castle. It does offer very little privacy being on the ground level compared to the treehouse, but again, for someone in the Fisherman's Guild, it's a primo option. So next up we've got the Capital Roost Cabin. Now this is a smaller one again, featuring a large side window, which at the moment offers a lovely view to a pillager. We have had a number of pillagers walking around West Glade lately, so if you are part of the Monster Hunter Guild, it's a great way to make some cash. And if you're not part of the Monster Hunter Guild, be wary. Have your tools and weapons on you. You never know with pillagers, they just might attack. The village is well lit though, so mobs tend not to be too much of an issue unless you're in, shadier areas of town. But back to Capital Roost. This cabin offers a number of amenities on our first floor here. We've got a couple different chests. It's got a furnace. We've got a lantern to provide that soft glow lighting. No overhead lights in this cabin. We've also got an armor stand, and as I mentioned, there's that lovely side window as well. Now, this one actually features a basement area as well, and you do have some options, as I mentioned, to place your own furniture down here, should you so desire. And there are some additional spaces for books down here, if you're the kind of person who likes to write or journal or keep track of lore. Yeah. So, while this is a bit of a smaller cabin, it's quaint, but it has a lot of amenities packed into it. And with this basement area, you can furnish it with your own armor stands, item frames, or other belongings. Yeah. Next up, we have a cozy 2-floor cabin. There is a small loft above, and there is a main floor as well. This one is on the corner lot of the inn, and I can't wait to take you inside. So in the inside here we have a small desk area. There's a chair and desk over by the bed. We've also got an armor stand and chair. If you wanted to, you could place a lectern there as well for your own book writing, although I don't believe this one does feature any bookshelves. You could store those in your double chest. There is a small area in the attic as well, with a small window looking out, and 3 different chests with item frames that you can use to sort your items, should you so desire. So another one that's a little bit smaller, but again a ton of amenities packed into this cozy little cabin. It's a great option. Now, just a heads up, all of these are 200 per night, as is the standard for rentals, except for the larger one, which is 800 a night, because it is designed to sleep 4. Yes. Typically one person would take the primary rental on that, and then the other ones would be co-signing on the lease. Yes. So our last cabin area here features a lovely sitting area and balcony, and it's a great place to unwind after a long day of farming. Offers a great view of some of the key spots of West Glade. Yes, I believe you can even see some of the guild halls. Now, moving inside, this one has an interesting style of sleeping arrangement. It's a bit of a bunk style dining with storage overhead with a double chest. This one does feature a complimentary cake. as the owner of this cabin, likes to leave a little treat for guests, should they be looking to enjoy a late night snack. Now we've also got a clock in this one of the only ones featuring a clock, although you could just, step outside. But I suppose for those long mining sessions, it is handy to have that. So just make sure to return that though, otherwise there is a deposit fee that will not be returned. Yes, I'm sure you understand. But this build also features an armor stand, a smoker. It's got, again, I love these lanterns for soft glow lighting. And it's got everything you need to start out your career in Westglade. I didn't catch, by the way, what career had you selected? Are you in the woodcutting guild? Are you a builder, an explorer, a monster hunter? Undecided. I see. Okay, well, just a heads up. There is few and far between in terms of places to sell materials at this time, and most places to harvest materials are going to cost you as well. So I would recommend joining one of the jobs. The Explorers Guild is typically the easiest. They pay you to walk around. But if you have an affinity for building, I would recommend joining the Builders Guild as well. And same with monster hunting. And yeah. But anyhow, I'd love to show you some of the amenities that the town has to offer. So we have the marketplace, which is under construction. You can see that behind the tree cutting area here. So if you're looking to get some wood to start off, you can head over there and portal in and get all the wood you need. There's also a stone collecting area near the entrance portal to the town. Now, over here you can see some of the other pricier real estate that we have to offer. These ones are still rentals, but they are a little bit larger and they come completely bare bones, so you can furnish them as you desire. There is an option as well to get them furnished as well, but given that they are designed to be longer term rentals, we assume that residents typically want to furnish them themselves, whereas the rentals you're looking at now are typically intended to be a little more short term, just for people to get on their feet. And then eventually the idea is you move up to rentals, and then hopefully one day owning your own slice of land. We have options for towns, mansions, mega bases, farms, whatever meets your real estate needs. Yeah, but obviously for now, you're just looking for a place to lay your head as you get started. You think you're going to join the Explorers Guild? That's a great choice. Now, there's a ton of different cities to explore. If you head eastward on the West Road here, eventually you'll reach our capital city and the Guild University for all 12 jobs. Yes, it's an exciting journey, although very dangerous. So at this time I would recommend just hanging around, getting a little bit stronger. Next up we have the fishing docks that I had mentioned earlier. So I just wanted to give you one of the lovely overhead shots of these that shows the inn, and you can see there some of the teal concrete laid out for future construction projects. The town is still very new. It's a fledgling town, but we're excited that you have decided to make yourself a part of it through one of these rentals, and I do hope, again, that you consider purchasing one of our other options when available. You had an interest in one of the hillside homes? Yes, the view is quite lovely. You can see the castle, and many of them come with mines and farmland, so that is exciting and helpful. Moving from the public utility spaces to having your own private land is a milestone, of great prestige on this server. Yes. And lastly here, we have our view of the mayor's property, along with his private atrium and some of the hillside homes there, as well as the woodcutting guild on the right-hand side. And in the background you can see the great expansive wall that protects us from the wastelands outside. It looks like some pillagers have made their way down the main stretch here as well. As I mentioned, we do have a lot of pillagers wandering through these parts lately, but let a monster hunter guild member know. They'll take care. Anyhow, look at me, yammering on. Have you made a decision in terms of which property you're looking to rent? You're going to take the treehouse? That's a good choice. Now, are you going to be putting anyone else on that lease, or is it just yourself? Just yourself at the moment? You like all the amenities available? For sure, for sure. And you always have the option to amend others onto that sublease at a later time, and work out a private arrangement to collect funds from them, should you so desire. Excellent. I'm happy that we found the property that suits your needs. Now, how long are you looking to sign a lease for? Just 1 week? Eventually you're going to be upgrading? That makes sense. Well, please, let me know when you're in the market for an upgrade, and what kind of upgrade you're looking for, and I'd be happy to help you find the perfect home for all of your needs, whether storage, crafting, or just relaxing by the cozy fire. Thank you so much for choosing Phil Devoid as your Vaporcorp real estate agent, and enjoy your new property.